other side, and it's true. No one can discover all your lies, all your lies.
Hello everybody and welcome to the stake finals with our first match in the losers bracket being Era Basil versus Dragon. Two very strong players, but first I am joined by Teezel.
Hello. Yeah, here we are at the finals. It's gotten here really fast. And these players have just gotten more and more incredible at the game. So as we step up the pool, it's always really exciting to see how the players manage to kind of adapt to that. And what a great way to start it off. Even if it is the losers bracket, these players are absolutely incredible and have no doubt that they've been practicing really hard for this week.
For sure. This map pool definitely needs it, in my humble opinion. There's plenty of 5 stars here, which, I mean, coming from 1 key is like unheard of. But yeah, a lot of very high density. And I would say some required alternating here and there.
Absolutely. Definitely want to slowly kind of weed out those single tappers, those pesky players. Who do they think they are single tapping in our tournament?
Speaking of single tapping, they ban Rise Free, the long jack map.
I guess that to be somewhat expected, but
yeah, Dragon being a very exclusive single tapper.
they have done incredibly well though.
They have. But I do think Basil has that alternating somewhere in her arsenal, even if she hasn't used it much so far.
I believe so, yeah. Yeah, Basil doing a bunch of crazy stuff in 1 key. I believe at some point even showcasing the ability to alternate with 6 fingers on 1 key. Maybe mixing her up with someone else, but I do believe it was Basil that was able to do that.
That's crazy. I do know that she plays with 4 fingers quite consistently in 1
Yeah,
key.
very terrifying player. Makes him an absolute god at speed and crazy bursts. So I wonder how much that kind of helps them here, because it does definitely feel like a different kind of movement. But I definitely feel like, you know, at least like some form of that muscle memory and everything should be able to carry over to a decent degree.
And the other ban just being LN2. Not sure what the reason was, but I guess just trying to weed out the LNs, keeping more rice open for Basil.
Pretty valid. Who is going to be picking first? Is it Basil?
It is Basil.
Basil. Where will she go? Of course, big pool, lots of opportunities. Most likely not going to go with an LN.
Thursday.
Oh,
Hybrid 3.
interesting. I would have expected a race here, but seems
Yeah,
alright.
after a LN2 ban. Interesting.
Sometimes different maps, even if they do lie within one skill set, sometimes the map just doesn't quite sit right with you. So yeah, that could just be the case for LN too.
This is a very short map, 1 minute 12 seconds. So it's gonna be over very quickly.
That is short.
It's like 2 seconds long.
I mean, if you want to talk about short maps, there has been a tourney in the past where it was a standard tournament where every single map was Haramachi Clover. So just taking from the different difficulties of every single Haramachi Clover diff set. So interesting tournament.
Sounds lovely.
It's
Was it mapped to like different skill sets?
No, it mostly just took from the existing maps already.
Okay.
So definitely doable though. There was even customs for the tournament. Most notably one that was in the style of elevator music. Somewhere out there in the world. And I can definitely see why Basil has picked this, just from the intro alone. There are some really, really tight doublets here, which is going to make single tapping them incredibly difficult. Dragon did pick up an early miss, but looks to be doing pretty strong despite that. That miss is actually somewhat traded by Basil. The accuracy is still significantly higher on their side. A bit of SV as well, because
this map does have 2 SVs, but they're basically free.
Oh, another miss from Dragon. That accuracy is continuing to fall down. Mid at 97s now.
Alright, yeah, those SVs, let's go.
The SV's not really catching them out. Oh,
no,
let's
not
find
the
another
doublets.
miss of their own. That score lead is still staying around 30,000 though, due to the accuracy difference.
Yeah, Basil just managing to hold combo a lot better.
This is looking like a really, really strong first pick from Basil. 57,000 points. Great lead, very, very confident. Seeing a pretty significant difference in the ratios as well.
Both only 4 miss though.
Yeah, it's just the accuracy making a really big difference there.
Oh, and Dragon goes with the speed 1 beyond by Lime.
Lime is a great artist.
Very good. Unfortunately not featured, if I recall correctly.
I don't think
Big
so.
shame.
Maybe one day though. Kind of every couple of when you get the new announcements for featured artists, sometimes be like, oh, I've never heard of this artist before. That's interesting. And then sometimes, every couple of weeks, maybe every month or two, you'll see just this crazy big artist that you would just never expect to actually kind of get into the sphere of Osu and have their songs represented. So it's always really, really nice to see. So hopefully we can continue to see really kind of significant artists like that, such as Lime and other artists as well.
Yeah. Sometimes I just kind of wonder, like, how weren't they featured artists already?
Yeah, that as well. Because that's kind of one of the great things about kind of rhythm games and rhythm game music is that it's so broad. There's so many different artists out there with their unique sounds and everything, and it helps bring such a huge amount of variety to just different maps, just different listening experiences, and it just enriches it so much more.
Yeah, getting into it here, speed 1 is the slower of the 2 speed maps, but that doesn't mean that it's slow itself. It is 276 BPM, which is just as fast as last week's speed 2 was. So
Yeah,
definitely gonna be hard with stamina there.
Yeah, definitely similar to sort of the double time last week where it was fairly focused
Double
on
time?
kind of alternating. Sorry, speed. Where it was kind of like there was a lot of alternating between each lane. So you do kind of see that here as well, but really, really intense kind of like chords as well. I'm just calling them chords. They're chords in 2K.
Yeah. It's basically what they are.
We have these really, really long trills as well. Basil actually in the lead on Dragon's first pick. And with Dragon
Doesn't
finding in
miss.
this, it's looking really strong for Basil. But it isn't free, which is only 11,000.
Yeah, and there's still a very dense part of the map coming up. With these very long anchors.
Oh, that's rough. Watching it at least, but these players make it look easy. Lead grows to about 17,000 thanks to Basil's insane accuracy. Dragon is still right there, ready to take the lead back if Basil does find a decent mistake.
I feel like Basil is just not gonna miss.
Basil would never.
They're just eating this up. They're
These
going
chords
beyond.
mean nothing. Oh, beautiful full combo. But Dragon as well, 99.10, 962k. Just really unfortunate one miss. The accuracy, yes, slightly worse when you look at the ratios and all, but like still crazy good score. Also for pronunciation of Era Basil's name, see, this might just, I think it might be like a British versus American English difference, because I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Basil in America, but Basil in the UK. But I might be like making that up. But I've always pronounced the word Basil, so...
I just took the 50-50 and went with Basil. Mainly because it's close to Brazil.
Yeah, see, Mini Egg also says Basil, but Mini Egg is also from the UK.
The plot thickens.
Yeah, I did double check. Is Basil American? And to be fair, they are an American player, so it's probably Basil. And we've just been horribly mispronouncing this whole time.
Maybe.
I feel like overall it's just an argument of semantics. Does it really matter?
We could
Probably
try
not.
to cover our bases, and one says Basil and the other says Basil.
We can do it.
Rice one. Circus Gallop.
Alright, Matt by Eron.
Yeah. Iron's contribution to this pool.
Yeah,
I guess you get the messed up pronunciations.
yeah. Circus Gallop. I feel like most people, I don't know. It probably not as many like Taiko people will probably know it. But in Mania especially, I feel like people should know this song.
Yeah, I think there's a very prominent standard set of it, even that has like a 10-star diff or something.
Oh yeah, crazy style song. Yeah, see, you say it's like the herb. But that's another word that we pronounce differently. We pronounce the H, Americans don't. So we say the herb basil, or you say the herb basil.
But for
You
that,
pronounce the
don't,
H and you're American? Blasphemy.
What? It's a special breed.
One tiny regional dialect that pronounces the H. Alright, here we go.
Yeah, lots of chords in this one. It is a pretty moderate BPM, but the bursts do kind of go pretty hard in this one.
This would be a really great map to be a KDDK player on.
Yeah.
Make hitting these chords a lot easier.
If only those existed.
But both players are holding on so well. Do see some 200s coming out from Dragon and an unfortunate miss, but it is pretty clean. 10k lead in favor of Basil.
Yeah, Basil absolutely destroying this right now. With, oh, never mind, Vigo's 0.5% of her act.
Dragon does find another miss though. Oh, there we
the
go.
doubles. Oh, yeah, now the map's
Basil does drop
fun to
as
pick
well
up.
as Dragon. Oh, but Basil finding quite a few more drops here, shrinking that lead slightly, but it's looking like it's still pretty confidently in favor, 30,000. Third of the map left to go though.
And I think the ending is the hardest part.
Oh, starting off with some trading misses, but that does favor Basil significantly. Yeah, look at that score lead rising up
Oh no,
really
Dragon!
quickly on the side of red.
Oh, Dragon's lost it.
Oh,
They dropped by like 3%. On the trills, wait, Basil's dropping a lot, but it's not enough.
yeah, something that looked fairly close at the start, in the final third turned to a lead of 105,000 points in favor of Era Basil.
Yeah, that's a
That's
very
just
funny ending.
Just the nature of this kind of map.
And Basil will take a timeout for 1 minute.
1 singular minute. How long are
Oh.
timeouts? Is it 1 minute or 2?
I don't know. I don't even know if we have timeouts.
It's literally your tournament. You write the
Look,
rules.
I don't read the rules. I just
You
I
wrote
write
them. What do you mean you don't read the rules?
Alright, let's check what this guy wrote.
I mean, I'm pretty sure the standard is 2
Control.
minutes, so...
Control F timeout. It doesn't say anything.
Scuff
So I
tournament.
guess-
Cancel it.
It's at the
I'm
mercy
reporting
of
this to the tournament committee. You're getting unbadged.
No, I will silence you. I wonder if it says something else on the wiki.
Well, before you silence me, how about you greet our wonderful new viewer in the Twitch chat?
OMG, who is it? Oh, hello, QSCGXBWMDUXIKYGYYBMEOWUKY. How you doing?
I'm kind of curious if it potentially means something. Like you get like that, you know, like laughing my ass off so hard that my sombrero falls off and I drop my tackle or something. It's like, I feel like it's really recognizable for some reason. Like, okay, no, it
What?
doesn't. What? You never heard of that?
What are you
Just sound
talking
like
about?
Just sound like a crazy person.
Oh, man. Okay. I mean, I'm sorry for your sombrero loss.
It's on the floor with my taco. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, there it is. Oh, the timeout. It's lifted. It's been lifted.
Hooray. Alright, so Dragon's next pick is going to be Blores Plaza, the Spark Cup version.
The Sparks.
The Sparxe by voicings.
It's making its return in 2K.
I feel like the way that it was mapped in 1Key, you could map it the same way in any other mode and it would just be such a good LN map. But I don't think I've ever seen another map of it in any mode.
Yeah, it is kind of just continuous 1-2.
Yeah.
Like, you
It's
gotta
like
have a
different
vision.
various releases. You know, it has a lot of potential. 1Key is innovating before all the other chemo.
That's what we do. LN.
Oh, so menacing.
This is a rice map.
I don't know. I did see one of those noodles.
It was a pretty long LN.
One singular long LN. Things are neck and neck on this intro.
Yeah, nobody really struggling. Despite it
Dragon
being
with a
fairly
very
dense.
slight lead.
Oh, he has attack and Basil trips up.
Yeah, Dragon should be the one holding the lead kind of confidently for the first time this match. This is their second pick though, so they're definitely feeling confident on it.
Oh, there's a
But does
miss.
pick up a big drop. Passing it back over to Basil.
And also dropping the accuracy a lot there.
Yeah.
Oh,
These
but there goes
doublets are
Basil.
rough.
Basil with some act drops as well, but still no misses.
Yeah, it's Dragon that's really struggling with this one. Interesting pick, but perhaps they were expecting Basil to be struggling a lot more with this one than they are in comparison.
Yeah, there's one miss, but it's definitely not enough.
Yeah, this definitely appears to be one of those maps that, oh, that was short. That's already
Yeah,
over.
it's over. It's a cut
Wow.
version. The full song is actually like 5 minutes.
Oh, wow. But yeah, it's definitely like the lowest scores that we've probably seen from both of these players this match so far. But I think perhaps Dragon was expecting Basil to maybe struggle a bit more on that one than they actually did.
Yeah, and Basil going up 4-0 on their own pick. Looking very comfortable.
Where will we go next?
Perhaps to the last rice pick.
Possibly. It does seem like we have a bit of favor towards Rice here. But with how many points are needed to win, all 6 needed, we are gonna have to stray away from the Rice at some point.
I just realized SV is also still open.
Oh, it is. Oh, it's Monobody as well. I really like that band. Or artist. No way. I'd put the music on a lot when I was studying and writing essays, because it was just kind of like your more calm, kind of instrumentally kind of stuff. So I hope it's the same artist.
Yeah, well, it is like math rock kind of stuff.
It's the right artist, yeah. So it'd be really nice to actually see. No, Jack's dream would be Rice 3. Probably.
Yeah, which is banned.
Yeah, seems like that was a pretty smart ban from Dragon. Looks like we are gonna go for that final Rice pick, Rice 4. This is I'll Be Crazy Thinking of You, cut version by Pencil. Yeah, this map, the song is going to be pretty crazy, so the map is going to be following as well. Pencil is an artist that creates a bunch of like kind of crazy mashcore-esque stuff, so here we go.
Yeah, this map also has probably like the second most long jacks out of Verizon maps. Like it's got some pretty long ones.
Could theoretically favor Basil in that situation.
Yeah. But it does also have plenty of tech elements.
Oh yeah, I'm seeing it. Oh,
and the chords. The chord jack.
actually favoring Dragon there. The score lead isn't huge, but it is a score lead. Oh, big misses from Era Basil as well. Dragon matched them though, passing the lead back over. Yeah, accuracy
Dragon
is in
also
favor. Basil.
dropped a bunch of back.
Yeah, that was the real killer there.
Nobody really struggling on these tighter doublets from the chords, but here are some very long
Ooh.
jacks.
With
And
the
Dragon
doublets
struggling.
mixed in as well. Oh, that's evil. Basil finds their own misses on the section. But here we are, a break halfway through. 35,000 points in favor of Era Basil, 97.24 to 95.63. Oh,
Oh yeah, this part's funny. I actually buffed that. I don't know why. But, well, I do know why. We can just kind of
yeah.
guess.
More misses from Dragon. This is not looking good. If Basil wins this this point here, it'll be match point, and Dragon will have to get the next 5 wins in a row.
Yeah, Dragon really struggling a lot with either his stamina or just the coordination here.
Valiant effort, but Basil will be taking their point here, leading us to 5-0. One more point needed for Basil to take the victory and advance on through the bracket. Dragon is going to have to win the next 5 points in a row.
Oh, the instant
It is the
SV pick.
tiebreaker. Oh yeah.
Against Basil, though, that is very bold. As Basil is a very, very strong SV player in just Mania in general.
Yeah. But SV does come down to practice, so Dragon has dedicated a bunch of time to this, and it should all be good. This is Dragon's last resort. Do not get swept. Surely it must have been practiced. Oh, I actually really... It's been a while since I've listened to Monobody, so it's very nostalgic. From my uni days, which finished half a year ago.
Yeah, we put this in just for you.
Thank you. You know me too well.
We bugged your uni room.
Oh.
We heard everything you were listening to.
Oh no.
Well, so far Dragon with the accuracy lead.
Oh, but a couple
what?
200s. Pass it back over. Very, very close though. Oh, and a 100. Oh no, it's just going back and forth. I missed for
there's a
Basil
miss.
though. That's huge.
Well, and
That's quite a few
bunch of
misses as
macros.
well. There's a
A
good
lot
lead
of
for Dragon.
hundreds. And it's up to 23k points in the lead for Dragon. Oh, but there's a miss. Keeping it in the game for Basil.
Stays fairly clean. Oh, another miss though. Dragon really cannot be affording to see more of those. They'll still have the accuracy advantage at least.
Yeah, especially since Basil is starting to build up a combo here, up to 400.
Yeah, that will close the score gap a wee bit. Basil is fighting to close this match out early as a sweep. Still in the game, Dragon looking to prevent the sweep, get a point on the board.
Oh, a 50 from Dragon there.
Oh. Looks like they hit fairly early, but kept it. Some teleports in. Every player hitting them just fine though.
And both on 400 now. So it's just Ack.
Yeah, and look at that score difference now. It was about 21,000 before, and it's only 7k.
More Ack drops from Dragon.
We have a quarter of the
Last
map
quarter.
left to go. Oh! Oh, the score
Dragon
is
needs
changing
to
quite a
hold
bit.
this combo. Oh no!
Why did you say anything?
Then it's a full reset.
Dragon back up to a lead of 20,000.
There's almost no map left. I think it might be safe for Dragon here.
Yes, there we go. That point on the board. The sweep prevented. 1 point to Dragon. On at the SV. Beautiful map and beautiful plays from both of our players, who are also both beautiful.
Very cool. This lines up pretty well because I still wanted to see Speed 2 being played, so if they could pick that, that would be cool.
But we are back over to Basil for the picks now. Looking to close this out, obviously going to be picking a map that most favours them.
Obviously going to be picking Speed 2.
Oh,
I just want to see it.
Onus Regulus. Is that the... That's from COE GTS, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a speed map.
the 300 BPM map that isn't quite mapped to 300 BPM, at least in the Taiko version.
Well, the start is like 1/3, so it's like 450, which is like 225, 1/4.
Yeah. Continue on with the match? Nah, let's play Seal World.
Wait, that player ID is nuts. 7097990.
Oh, that's a beautiful user ID. I've unfortunately just got a mix of completely random numbers that just don't flow well together.
Oh, there it is, Speed 2.
Yes! I think they've been listening to us. I was saying I really want to see SV, Dragon picks SV. You really wanted to see Speed 2? And there it is.
Yes, thank you. I planted the thought in their head.
Manifesting. we're gonna have our kind of mentally song of the pool.
Yeah. Quite uncharacteristic for Ludison, I would say. I don't listen to too many of their songs, but the ones that I have listened to do not sound like this. And like this song is really good. Like, don't get me wrong.
Absolutely, yeah. They really did not disappoint with the showing for CWGTS, along with all the other artists that were involved as well. Creating such a memorable and significant tournament. And it's really great to kind of, you know, the songs are so versatile they can be used elsewhere. And it's, you know, might as well make use of it here in state.
This is also the highest star rated map in the pool at 5.28. So it's pretty dense.
Yeah, that's the thing with the extra lane, we're seeing significantly higher star rating maps. And they definitely do match. The difficulty for these is crazy. I'm just I'm just constantly impressed by the players' dedication to this tournament and kind of raising their skill levels so quickly.
I sure wonder what kind of star ratings we'll see in grand finals.
I don't even want to know. I definitely predict that, you know, we'll have a map or two that breaks 6-star.
I guess we'll see. Starting with his 1/3 intro, as you said, slightly slower than the rest of the map.
But these really, really fast trills, not catching either player out. Basil does take a slight lead thanks to accuracy. As we pick up the speed, Dragon finds the first miss.
Yeah, he is basically the true 301 BPM.
Yeah, kind of these kind of mini jacks with well, not mini jacks, just like your, I don't know, jacks on one lane, but kind of turning them to chords on the other as well. Definitely favouring Basil overall, still holding on to what I believe is a full combo.
I think so, yeah. The physicality of this map is just absolutely brutal, and I think it's getting to Dragon's stamina.
Yeah, Dragon is still single tapping this stuff. I fear for their wrist health, honestly. Oh, finding huge drops in that trill. Big accuracy drops as well. Now Basil!
Yeah,
2/3 of the way through the map, still holding onto the full combo with absolutely incredible accuracy and ratio. 99%. They look happy with that. And seeing in the break that they are full 83,000 points ahead of Dragon, they know that they've got this in the bag. They just need to try and not disconnect pretty much.
Yeah, it seems they've locked in. And the final section here.
No!
Miss on the long trill. Probably the transition.
That's not even the longest trills in this map.
Oh, there's some 1-6 here though.
Oh, catching
huge
out both the
across there.
players. Wow.
Oh, the long chord jacks. Actually, Basil's dropping a lot on these,
Yeah.
but it wasn't enough.
However, with a score lead of 72,000 points, Basil will be taking their 6th and final point of this match, winning 6-1 versus Dragon. Looking to advance on through the losers bracket, further into the finals. And that does mean saying goodbye to Dragon, who fought valiantly and doing us UK folk proud, achieving top 6 and just throwing in their absolute best, being a really, really crazy player and taking Tuki to the limits that they could. Thank you very much for playing.
They did seed 6, so there's definitely nothing to be disappointed about there.
Absolutely.
Very respectable outcome.
With how fierce the competition is, that's a really, really, really strong result. So Basil advances on through the losers bracket into the finals, awaiting to face the result of Kulai Pora versus Zubin.
Yeah, which it will be the next match tomorrow at 16 UTC. Followed very shortly by Nathaniel versus Mini Egg in the winners bracket, the final winners bracket match. And yeah, that'll be it for this match.
Yeah, I don't think I personally have anything else to add. If you're happy to close out, add anything else?
Yeah, no, that's about it. Thanks for sticking around, and see you for the next one.